Did you know that nearly all deaths after age 80 are caused by just 5 main issues? It's true, and most people don't even realize what they are. Some of these dangers hide in plain sight. They creep in through small habits or quiet symptoms we tend to brush off. And here's the thing, they're not always painful or obvious. Sometimes they show up as fatigue, a minor infection, or just feeling a bit off. If you're in your 70s or 80s, or you love someone who is, you need to hear this. Because understanding these 5 hidden killers can make all the difference. Stick with me to the end, because the last one might surprise you the most. 1. Silent threat, sepsis from infection. One of the most dangerous causes of death after 80 doesn't begin with a disease or an organ failure. It starts with something small. A cut, a sore throat, a simple cold. It's called sepsis, and it happens when your body has an overwhelming reaction to an infection. It spreads fast and can shut down major organs if it's not caught early. Mr. Harris, 82, loved tending to his garden. One afternoon, he scratched his arm on a rose bush. He thought nothing of it. But within 2 days, he was confused, feverish, and weak. By the time his daughter brought him to the ER, it was almost too late. That little scratch had turned into full-blown sepsis. What makes this scary is that the symptoms, shivering, brain fog, drowsiness, can easily be mistaken for just slowing down with age. But here's the truth. Early action saves lives. Grace, 87, caught a UTI that was spreading fast. Her son noticed she was acting differently, quieter, foggy, and rushed her to urgent care. She got treated in time, and she's still with us today. The lesson: take every infection seriously. Keep wounds clean, stay current on vaccines, don't brush things off. 2. The hidden enemy. Cancer. Cancer is another major cause of death in people over 80. And what makes it so dangerous at this stage in life is how quietly it can grow. Eleanor, 81, started losing weight and felt tired all the time. She figured it was just part of getting older. By the time she went to the doctor, they discovered advanced colon cancer. It was too late for simple treatment. Unfortunately, this story isn't rare. Cancer often goes unnoticed in its early stages. Many older adults delay screenings or ignore signs because they believe it's just aging. But some, like Mr. Delgado, 85, made prevention a habit. He stayed up to date with checkups and colon screenings. When doctors found early-stage prostate cancer, they treated it before it could spread. Today, he's still enjoying time with his grandchildren. The emotional toll of cancer is deep: fear, decisions about treatment, and quality of life. But knowledge and early action give you options. Right, a breath at risk, respiratory illnesses. The next danger is one we don't think about until we feel it: the ability to breathe. Lung diseases, especially COPD and pneumonia, are common killers after 80. These conditions slowly limit how much oxygen your body can take in, robbing you of your energy, strength, and eventually, independence. Mistakes. Baldwin, 80, had smoked in his younger years. COPD had already weakened his lungs. Then one winter he caught pneumonia. His lungs just couldn't handle it. He passed away just 2 weeks after the diagnosis. The tragedy? Pneumonia can often be prevented. A vaccine, a doctor visit, staying warm, staying hydrated. Contrast that with Mrs. Lynn, 84. She never smoked, got her flu and pneumonia shots regularly, and did daily breathing exercises. When she caught a mild respiratory infection last year, she recovered in a week. Prevention and early action aren't complicated, but they're powerful. For sudden impact, stroke and heart disease. Now let's talk about the heart and brain. 2 organs that can change your life in a single moment. Stroke and heart disease are the leading causes of sudden death after 80. They often come with no warning. Mr. Otis, 78, had ignored his high blood pressure for years. One evening while reading, he suddenly couldn't speak. It was a stroke. He survived, but never fully recovered. His mobility was limited, and so was his confidence. The emotional impact, devastating. It affects not just the body, but the spirit. Now compare that to Mrs. Ames, 86. She walks every morning, eats mindfully, and takes her meds regularly. Her doctor calls her a model patient. She's sharp, active, and still lives in her own home. Heart and brain health aren't guaranteed, but small daily choices make a massive difference. Know the signs: chest tightness, slurred speech, weakness on one side of the body. Don't wait. Every second counts. 5. The fall that changes everything, hip fractures. Finally, one of the most underestimated dangers, hip fractures. It sounds minor, a broken bone, but for someone over 80, it can be the start of a downward spiral. Mr. Keene, 83, slipped in the bathroom one night. The fall broke his hip. After surgery, he became bedridden for weeks. Then came a blood clot, and later a chest infection. His health declined fast and he never fully recovered. Statistics show that 1 in 3 older adults who break a hip will die within a year. Not because of the fracture itself, but from complications that follow. The emotional toll is enormous. Many become afraid to move, to go outside, to live fully, but there's hope. Ms. Jefferson, 85, joined a senior yoga class after she tripped on her stairs. She installed railings and grab bars in her home. She started using a walking stick outside, and guess what? She hasn't fallen since and feels stronger than she did 5 years ago. Falls can be prevented. Keep your home safe, stay active, strengthen your balance, and never be afraid to ask for help. Final words, a message from the heart. So there you have it, the 5 major causes of death after 80, and what you can do about each one. None of us can stop time, but we can make smart choices that keep us healthier, stronger, and more independent. It's not about living in fear. It's about living with awareness and courage. So please pay attention to your body. Talk to your doctor. Ask questions. And take care of the little things because they're not so little. And if this video opened your eyes to something new, drop a comment. What surprised you? What will you change? Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you, or if you know someone who needs to hear it. You're never too old to take control of your life. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.